wanted to take a moment University wrestling over the last few. Congratulations on your great careers and good luck. After earning the on bonus points with 2 pins and 2 major decisions to his credit. He was a key member on some of the Lancers' most successful teams, and CBU never finished outside the top 2 in the Rocky Mountain Athletic Conference and at the NCAA Regionals with him on the roster. The Lancers won 2 team conference and regional titles in the process. CBU also finished in the top 6 in NCAA Division II in its final 3 seasons as a member with 3rd place finishes in 2017 and 2018. He also served as the president of CBU's Student Athletic Advisory Council and was voted by the WAC-SAC Revs to represent the conference last year. He was also named the team captain for both the 2018-19 and 2019-20 seasons and is set to graduate with a bachelor's degree in business administration with a 3.8 GPA. Please welcome 197-pounder Frank Wyszynski. Our second senior from Murrieta, California, has been here the longest in this group. With this being his 4th season at CBU, he's claimed 23 victories for the Lancers and is enjoying his best season of his career. He's won 15 of his matches on bonus points with 8 major decisions, a technical fall, and 6 pins to his credit. He made it to the quarterfinals this season at the prestigious Reno Tournament of Champions and also placed 2nd in the Fresno City Open, 4th at the Menlo Open, and 5th at the Mile High Open. Set to graduate with a bachelor's degree in business administration, please welcome 174-pounder Jacob Cooper. Our next senior from Lee Summit, Missouri, has logged numerous wins over 3 seasons with from Temecula, California, our next senior from Temecula, California has been a starter over the last 3 seasons at CBU. He earned All-American honors by taking 4th place at the 2019 National Collegiate Open and was named the Rocky Mountain Athletic Conference Freshman of the Year in 2018. His 40 career wins ranks 25th all-time in program history and is top 10 in the NCAA era. He enjoyed a tremendous debut season at CBU as he won the 197-pound title at the RMAC Championships, took 4th at the Division II Super Regionals, and advanced to the D2 National Championships in addition to receiving the RMAC All-Academic Honors in 2018. Set to graduate with a bachelor's degree in construction management, please welcome 184-pounder Derek Strang. Our final senior from Lee Summit, Missouri, has logged numerous wins over 3 seasons, with 40% of his victories coming on pins. He posted a 16-second pin, which is the 4th fastest pin in CBU history. He won the 197-pound title at last year's California Collegiate Open to help lead the Lancers to the team championship as well. He also placed 3rd at the Embry-Riddle Open his first year at CBU and competed at the 2019 National Collegiate Open. Set to graduate with a bachelor's degree in accounting, please welcome 197-pounder Ali E. Loyola. Once again, thank you to all of our seniors. Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome to the Van Dyne Gym on the campus of California Baptist University for tonight's duels featuring Servite High School versus Poway High School and Cal Poly versus your California Baptist University Lancers. California Baptist University promotes good sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and spectators. We encourage you to cheer for your favorite team during tonight's competition. We request your cooperation by supporting the participants, coaches, and officials in a positive manner. Profanity, racial, and sexist comments, or other intimidating chants or actions directed at officials, student athletes, coaches, or team representatives will not be tolerated in our grounds for removal from the Van Dyke Gym. We thank you for your cooperation. At this time, please stand and remove your hats for a word of prayer and the playing of our national anthem. Dear God, we thank you for this day and that we can come here to enjoy this athletic fellowship. We thank you for these 4 teams, the institutions they represent, and we pray that everything that is said and done today on and off this mat would glorify you. Please help all the wrestlers compete to the best of their ability, and please keep them free from injury. In your name we pray. Amen. Now, let's meet tonight's wrestlers from Servite and Poway. Gentlemen, as we announce your name, please walk to the center of the mat and shake hands. At 108, Servite's Julian Espinoza faces Poway's Dom de Altanaga. At 115, Servite forfeits to Poway's Andre Gonzalez. At 122, Servite's Nick Sanchez faces Poway's Brock Foxy. At 128, Servite's Anthony Sanchez faces Johnny Lopez. At 134, Servite's Marcus Medina faces Poway's Noah Tolentino. At 140, Servite's Sam Atlas faces Poway's Theron Kearns. At 147, Servite's Josh Medina faces Poway's Christian Davida. At 154, Servite's Mori Okada or Moises Segura faces Poway's Aaron Gandara. At 162, Servite's Neil Carter faces Poway's Jacob Vale. At 172, Servite's Baylor Buck faces Poway's Alex Hernandez. At 184, Servite's Victor Villasenor faces Poway's Brandon Pease. At 197, Servite's Tristan Wilson faces Poway's Leighton Gilmore. At 220, Servite's Andrew Archuleta faces Poway's Charles Jeffroy. And at heavyweight, Servite's Mason Graham faces Poway's Andrew Johnson. Servite is coached by Alan Clinton. Poway is coached by John Mayers. Now let's meet tonight's wrestlers from Cal Poly and CBU. Gentlemen, as we announce your name, please walk to the center of the mat and shake hands. At 125, Cal Poly's Benny Martinez faces CBU's Dylan Atchett. At Jacob Cooper. At 184, CBU's Trent Tracy faces CBU's Derek Strang. At 197, Cal Poly's Tom Wayne faces CBU's Eric Lopez. And at heavyweight, Cal Poly's Sam Aguilar faces CBU's Zach Schrader. Cal Poly's coached by John Stewart. He is assisted by Chris Chanuba, Sean Ross, and Isaac Blackford. California Baptist is coached by Lenny Zaleski. He is assisted by Derek Moore.
Good afternoon, everybody. Tuning in to California Baptist University versus Cal Poly here. A beautiful Thursday night, 7 p.m. Senior night for the Lancers. I'm Xander Silva, sitting here with Lorenzo De La Cruz. Starting the duel off here at 125.
Ready to watch some great wrestling tonight. We got looking at the match count right now, we're at 125s. We got Benny Martinez of Cal Poly facing off against our very own Dylan Atgen. Looking to be a good match tonight.
CBU will be green. Dylan Atgen's coming in with a record of 8-7.
125. Cal Poly's Benny Martinez faces CBU's Dylan Atgen. At 108, Servite's Julian Espinosa faces Poway's Dom De Altanada.
Right off the bat, we got some good hand fighting going. Both men trying to look for a score here.
Atgen might not be the biggest 125-pounder, but he is someone that fights a lot, real heavy with his hands, consistent attacker, consistent scorer.
Atgen has been a great asset to this team this past year. Always been a good fighter, always been a person that goes out there and gives it 100%. Still scoreless here in the first period. Both men trying to look for a score. Consistent hand fighting between both of them.
No real attacks yet. Not really many committed attempts, but some great hand fighting, heavy hands. Minute 20 left in the first, still scoreless.
Little shot attempt there, doesn't really get anything. Both men still trying to work for something, and Benny gets in on a low ankle.
Atgen doing a good job, needs to keep that weight over the head there. He's doing a good job, needs to lock in the crotch. Great job keeping that head down.
Atgen
Great job of kicking out.
Nice. He goes for a single leg, doesn't get anything. Great defense by Atgen right there.
30 seconds left in the first. Little half shot there. 2 half shots.
10 seconds left in the first round. Still scoreless.
It doesn't look like it much, but Atchin weighing heavy on that head is going to be pretty taxing. Pretty taxing for the Cal Poly kid. CBU defers. Red chooses down. Atchin's going to start this second period on top.
Dylan is a heavy rider on top. Be surprised if Cal Poly will be able to get out of here. Dylan with a nice pressure on top, not looking to let him out here. You see Cal Poly working up, and there's a score, 1-0. Both men heavy hand fighting, just working to get a score here on their feet. Minute left to go in the second round. 1-0, Cal Poly leads. Half shot by Cal Poly and a half shot by Dylan Atchin.
Good job keeping that underhook digging deep. 40 seconds now in the second period. Good snap.
Oh, nice snap by Atchin. Trying to push him out.
Pushing him straight out. Stall warning on Cal Poly.
Good stall warning there.
Can't just back straight out. You got to do some type of action to circle in, some type of attempt. Ten seconds left in the second period. Slide by attempt here by Atchin.
Dylan with a lot of heavy pressure.
Getting
and
called
there's
for
another
stalling
stall
again.
call and a point.
Tied up at 1.
Now it is 1-1 going into the third period. Atchin's choice chooses bottom. This match could go either way. Cal Poly with a heavy claw ride.
Gonna fight that top hand just like he's doing a great job. Fight those hands. Stay in, he needs to stay in here, stay in, he's pulling him out. There it is,
And we have a
reversal.
good reversal.
Great job. Now this is where he needs to slap on a heavy ride. Stay behind those hips, he's got a minute and a half to work. Cal Poly's already got 2 stall calls against him. He's working that wrist.
Atchin's super heavy on top.
He's got a wing now. Wing now on that left side, digging, trying to get a half on this right side. Nothing doing. Still weighing heavy on those hips. Now he's out and running it. Needs to stay behind those arms though.
This could be deadly for Cal Poly if Atchin runs it.
Needs to keep that wrist running. He's running it right
Looking
over.
to go around the head.
Switching it to a cow catcher position here. He's putting him on his back.
There we go.
We're getting swipes.
Good
Great
back
job.
points for Atchin here.
Got a full count, full set of 4. Now it's 7-1.
Oh man, gnarly crossface by Atchin. Looking to get some more back points here.
Another stall call. He needs to ride out this. If he could ride out for the rest of the period, we'll get a major here. And that'll be huge for team points. Great job by Atchin staying heavy and active here. Gets on that other side, starts working that wrist. 8-1 here, he's got a minute and 12 riding time still going up. 15 seconds left in this third, he needs to stay on top, finish his period strong on top.
Heavy crossface by Dylan
Still working.
Atchin.
Stay in here, he's only got 5 seconds left. Keep a foot in. Great job by Dylan
Great
Atcham here.
first
9-1
match
with riding
here.
time. Dylan Atcham takes this one.
Great first match of the night. Dylan Atcham gets a major over his opponent.
CBU taking a 4-0 lead going into the 133-pound match. At 133 pounds here, we have Christian Nunez, CBU, against Cole Reyes of Cal Poly. Christian Nunez is a funky wrestler. He likes to roll around, get into some pretty crazy positions, so it'll be exciting to watch.
Both men immediately go for heavy tie-ups here.
Christian Nunez is a true freshman here, state finalist last year in the state of California. Pretty prestigious achievement. California is one of the toughest, if not the toughest state tournament to have in the entire nation.
And
Last
a
double
nice
here.
shot there.
Switching to a single, he needs to stay in, he shelves it. Shelves it, he's still on the edge of the mat.
Nunez looking to score here.
Needs to get above the knee here.
Reyes has a heavy whizzer in there, looking to trap that arm. And almost a two
Almost
there.
needs to stand up and pull him in. Stand up and
grab
pull
that
him in
ankle.
here. He needs to walk him down. Slaps a cradle on. He needs to get him to a hip in order to get two. It's going to be a pretty hefty task. And they go right out of bounds.
And we have a challenge on.
Gonna get a review here.
We have a challenge set by Coach Zaleski. Oh,
Ref review here.
my mistake. We have a ref review here. Trying to look over his call.
A little bit before. More. Yeah, that's really good. Hand is down on the leg. Ref says no takedown. No takedown here. We're back on our feet. A little under 2 minutes here in this first period.
Match still remains scoreless. Heavy hand fighting by both men. Still trying to look for a score here.
Heavy hands here.
And a nice shot by Reyes, looking to.
Christian Nunez is a little bit comfortable in this position. He's a funky wrestler. He's trying to lock his legs. Look like he might have a
Great
leg
defense.
cradle. He's looking for a cradle here. He's got it locked up.
Great
needs to get him to
defense
that
by
hip.
Nunez.
Should
And
be
Nunez might have a
That should be
cradle
a
here.
That should be a takedown. There it is.
Two
takedown.
takedown by Nunez.
Great job, heavy in that position, keeping that head down. Slapping a cradle on. There's a minute left in this first. Riding time is going up. CBU's favoring. Christian lets him go. We're back on our feet, 2-1. Nice ankle pick.
Nice ankle pick by
Collects
Nunez.
the other ankle, and that's another
And that's-
takedown.
That was a sweet ankle pick by Nunez. Looking to keep him down here.
That was nasty. Putting a good right on top. It'd be good if he could finish his period out on top here. 30 seconds. 30 seconds of riding time, continuing to climb.
Nunez
About
got a
15
nice
left.
leg in there.
Needs to keep those hips. Watch himself and keep those hips on top. 10 seconds left here in this first period. Needs to stay in here and do not let him go. Great job. Got a
Give-
stalling on green for pulling him out.
Going into the second period, 4-1, Nunez leads. Cal Poly defers. Nunes chooses bottom.
55 seconds of riding time, so now riding time will go down as long as Cole Reyes is on top.
Ray is riding pretty heavy on top. Trying not to let Nunes onto his feet.
He's riding heavy on that left side. Needs to watch that
And
shoulder.
Nunes could get the
Up to his
one
feet.
here.
Stay in bounds. Stay in, good job. Good mat awareness by Nunes. And Cole Reyes is going to get hit with stalling because he's below the hips for longer than 5 seconds. And there it is, there's a stall call. Getting a stalemate here, going to go back down, get a fresh start. Great job by Nunes, mat awareness. College rules are any part of the body, just a single body part needs to stay in order for the action to continue. A little under a minute and a half in the second period, 4-1. Riding time is at 22 seconds, still in favor of Nunes.
Nunes trying to get off the bottom here, looking to fight hands.
Fighting that top hand, doing a great job, needs a knee slide with that left knee. Keep moving here.
140, served by Sam Matlis, facing Poway's Aaron Irvin.
Nunes still trying to hand fight and make something happen here. Cal Poly riding really heavy on top. And we have a nice funk roll by Nunes.
And
Doesn't get anything.
still needs to count. Count is continuing. Riding time is now 30 seconds and going and climbing for the favor of Cal Poly. 25 seconds left in this second period.
Score is still 4-1. Nunes having some trouble getting off the bottom here. He could get the escape here. He's almost out. Got to fight out that front, and we got a score by Nunes here. Good escape.
Right at the end of the second period, that was big. Riding time is up to 56 seconds in favor of Cal Poly. It's their decision. Cole Reyes is going to go down. CB is going to start this third period on top.
Nunes looking to ride tough here. Cole Reyes almost with the escape, and he gets it.
5-2 now. Quick escape for Reyes. We're back on our feet. So two California kids going at it. California's known for getting after
And
on their
there's
feet.
a nice shot by Cole Reyes. Looking to score here, but Nunes with a great defense.
Split needs to keep that weight on the head. Doing a great job. He's sitting a little too funky position here. Keeping that weight up heavy on his head. Needs to hook that back leg. He is behind both arms. Might almost be a takedown. He's sitting. Back leg is hooked. He's in that similar position where he got the takedown last time.
Nunes
Now here we go. He's got a half in.
Nunes showing some great defense here.
Drive over that right foot, get that right foot back. Get awarded a takedown. Still 5-2, 50 seconds left now. Very flexible by Nunes.
That looks like it hurts.
Looks like it's 2. He's behind both arms. I'm not really sure how that's not 2. He's got a leg in.
He's got a leg in. Reyes trying to go for the head here. Still nothing,
And
and
they
we
give him
have
2
a
in this position. He's got a leg in. He's 30 seconds here at 7-2. Needs to be
Good
smart here.
scrambling by
Needs to be
Nunes.
smart. It's a good decision. Bail out. 7-4 here. 20 seconds left.
Short time here left in this 133-pound bout.
Cal Poly's thinking about throwing the brick. Wisely choose not to. Christian Nunez is going to get this W here. Put CBU right back up on the board.
Great match between these two. Nunes pulls it out.
7-5 victory for CBU here. We're going to go up 7-0.
At 141, Cal Poly's Wyatt Cornelison faces CBU's Adam Velasquez.
Here we go at 141. We got our main man from CBU here, Adam Velasquez, up against Wyatt Cornelison.
Looking to be a great match here. Both men are super tough. Also come from the beautiful state of California.
Adam Velasquez putting together a solid year. Got a big win over Stanford last week. Looking to do the same here and keep CBU on top. Bumping up a weight. Looking great here at 141. Filled out, not cutting any weight. Focusing on training. Doing what he does best.
Both men heavy hand fighting to start off the match. Looking to try and get a score here. Shot attempt by Cornelison, doesn't get anything.
First minute goes by in this first period. Velasquez always smart with his shots. Not a high volume attacker, but when he does go, it's calculated, it's smart. Usually finishes.
Another shot attempt by Cornelison, but
Nothing doing.
Velasquez puts a stop to it.
Good job circling in, keeping his butt to the middle. A little stagnant in the ties here. Both men feeling each other out.
Still nothing in this match here.
45 seconds left in this first period.
Another shot attempt by Cornelison, and there's a stall call on Velasquez. Score remains 0-0. Another shot attempt by Cornelison, doesn't get anything. Velasquez with great defense.
His 4 attacks is 0 for 4. Scoreless first period here, just solid hand fighting. Couple of attacks from Cal Poly. CBU's choice, Velasquez is going to go down right away.
Velasquez is pretty tough on bottom. Haven't seen too many people keep him down all year.
Debatable call, but the ref thought it was a little early.
Velasquez looking to fight those hands.
He's up to his feet, needs to stay in bounds here. Doing a great job, stay in bounds still. Lift to return from Cal Poly.
Good wrestling by these two men. Velasquez with a good explosion.
Only 15 seconds off the clock in the second period here. Good sit and turn in right back up to his feet, controlling those hands, and there it is.
And we have a score by Velasquez. And a shot attempt, doesn't get anything though.
Should be 1-1 on the scoreboard here. He needs to keep.
Velasquez trying to get to the center, and he does.
Sometimes I do call stalling on the guy not letting his opponent back onto the mat. Can't always just completely push him straight out, especially if they're making an attempt to get back inside. A little half shot attempt here by Velasquez.
Another shot attempt by Cornelison.
Now these guys are starting to open up, feeling each other a little bit. Less than a minute in this second period here, 1-0, 20 seconds of riding time for Cal Poly. Seconds left here in the second period. Still no takedown.
Another half shot by Cornelison, doesn't get anything.
A headlock here for Velasquez.
Velasquez with, had the tight front headlock, but Cornelison fights it off.
Finish this period 1-0. Going to start on bottom here. 20 seconds of riding time.
Good wrestling by both men.
So Velasquez does have a stall call already against him, so he's going to have to be smart if Cornelius could get to his feet. Can't really stay there for too long or stay below the legs for too long and get caught for stalling and end up giving up potentially 2 points. So riding time is going in the wrong favor here.
Looks like we're having some difficulty with the colors here.
15, no, it should be 15 for red. Riding time goes up in favor of, since it's in favor of Cal Poly and CBU's on top here, it'll actually bring the clock down for as long as CBU's on top.
1 point green, 15 seconds riding time.
So we just switched
Switching
ankle bands.
scores here.
Switch ankle bands, still 1-0 in favor of Velasquez.
Great thing to do because CBU hates red.
And the riding time should be in favor of red here. Since he started the period with 20 seconds, Velasquez rode for 5 seconds. It should only be 15 seconds in favor of red, since we switched ankle bands here.
Looks like we got everything all figured out here. Looking to finish out this match here. Cornelison with a heavy tripod, and Velasquez gives him the escape.
We're all tied up here. 1:40 left in this third period.
This could go into overtime.
Seems as if it's going to be a shootout here. It's not like there hasn't been any action. Both guys have fired off some attempts. Great defense by either guy. Gonna see who's got more dog in him. Great job utilizing those fakes. He needs to keep doing that. Keep Corneliuson on his toes here. Minute left. Still locked up at 1.
Velasquez, nice shot attempt, looking to put the pressure on Cornelison here. Shot attempt by Cornelison, nothing.
45 left here.
Velasquez still putting the pressure on him.
30 now.
Got him pretty close to out of bounds right there.
$15 now.
Shot attempt by Cornelison, doesn't get anything.
Underhook on that left side. 10 seconds here. Still locked up at 1. Riding time's not a factor. Looks like we're going into overtime.
And we got our first overtime match of the night.
Gonna put a minute on the clock. First takedown gets it.
Great wrestling here between both men. We'll see who really wants it here.
Velasquez still clearing ties here. Good fake, still biting on that. He needs to utilize those fakes a little bit more. He's doing a great job moving. Shot attempt by
Velasquez.
Stuck in a front headlock. Runs him right out of bounds. Looking for a stall call. Not going to get it with that position. 24 seconds left.
Great match here. Both men still trying to look for a score.
Another great fake.
Nice shot attempt by Velasquez, doesn't get anything. And Cornelison with a reshot.
5 seconds.
Nothing here.
Great job, these guys are getting after. I like what I'm seeing here.
And we will go into double overtime.
Double OT. CBU is going to get their choice. Velasquez going down. He's going to got 30 seconds. We're both going to get their shot at going on underneath. Still locked up at 1. Riding time not a factor. There's only 8 seconds in favor of Cal Poly. Oh, riding time gets set back to 0. I didn't know that. Interesting.
That is pretty interesting, because I actually didn't know that either.
Double OT here. Right up
nice
to his feet.
Explosion by Velasquez, looking to get out
Needs to
here.
count.
Could get the count, and
does he get the stall call? He does get the
stall call.
Sitting on that ankle for too long.
Great
Only 8 seconds off the clock. That was a great job by Velasquez. Needs to get back up to his feet. Gonna look at a review here, see if.
Do I start counting? Go back up.
Looks like he might have got that 5th one off right at. Here we'll see. Oh, I'm not really sure about that one. He did get the 5th swipe off, but I guess he's gonna take it back. No stall call. That's all right. That's all right. Doesn't have a stall call against him. Still 22 seconds. There's only 8 seconds off that clock. That action, but Velasquez needs to get right back up to his feet.
And we have a caution on Velasquez.
It's gonna be a second one. The third one's gonna be a point. Just to keep those nerves down. It's eager to pop up. Your nerves are always going. It's always exciting. Adrenaline's pumping. Double OT. Right back up to his feet. Still fighting hands.
Still trying to fight. Cornelison trying to bring him back down to the mat. I don't know if he will.
Still needs, I'm not sure how that's not stalling yet. Locking hands. Oh, wow. Oh, wow, they didn't call it.
That was clearly a locked hands, but it looks like the ref didn't catch it in time.
It's just at a bad angle.
That's painful.
8 seconds left here. See if Velasquez can get a quick escape. Needs to be cautious about this caution that he has on himself here. Right up. He gets it, and he gets out.
A nice
That's what
escape here.
Great job by Velasquez right there. That's mental toughness. If you want to see mental toughness, that's what it is right there.
Great escape. Now we'll switch the roles here. Cal Poly going down. Velasquez looking for a mat return, doesn't get anything, and we have
Lets him go. 20, tied up at 2. 15 left on the clock. So if no score here, we're gonna go into another overtime, a minute on our feet.
And there's a shot by Cornelison. We have danger. We have danger.
Oh, and he gets a danger count right at the end of the match.
There's 2 for Cal Poly. Cornelison gets the match.
Cornelison takes this one.
Great wrestling by
4-2.
these 2 men. Velasquez showing true heart out there.
It's a great match. It's a little iffy, but
could have been some calls that should have went our way, but
coming in, we got a great one here at 149. These guys already met earlier in the year with our CBU, AJ Raya, coming out on top. AJ and Joshie Cortez, Cal Poly. These guys are gonna get after it. It's gonna be a great match. I'm excited for this one.
I just gotta say, I think AJ has the coolest walkout song on the team.
Pretty old-fashioned, look like we're in a cowboy shootout.
Right off the bat.
Heavy hands, these guys are gonna get after it. I mean, if you just watch and close your eyes and listen, you're just gonna hear smacks, hands getting put on each other.
If you guys want to feel some heavy hands, you should wrestle AJ Raya. He's got some pretty nasty hand fighting with him.
Yeah, he's got some cylinder blocks in those hands. Team scores at 7-3. That was the first win for Cal Poly. CBU's still up 7-3. Almost midway through this duel is the 4th match.
Good motion by Raya. Looking to try and clear ties so he can get a shot on.
AJ's put together a stellar year here. 17-4 record. Bakersfield Roadrunner champion, took out a couple ranked guys on the way to doing that. This guy knows how to get it done. Absolute dog.
Cortez trying to keep that 2-on-1.
Josh Cortez is always tough here. I believe he's a senior. I was at Cal Poly for a year myself, my freshman year, before I decided to transfer and come to beautiful California Baptist University.
And
Great
there's
shot.
a nice shot by
Raya,
Raya, looking to.
Gets it up, switches to a double.
And there's and we got
Great front flip. He's still in on that leg. He needs to stay inside. Look where he's at. Lock his hands there. Great
Raya
job
looking
pulling
to
him
come
in.
up.
Still pulling him in. He needs to look where he's at. Pull him in, pull him in. Good job.
Good job, Raya pulling
Stay on
him
that.
in.
He's kicking out. Looks like he's kicking
out.
right
They could
out.
be fleeing the mat there.
No, that was a wrong whistle. He paid attention to the wrong whistle.
Wow.
I'm not really sure. See, that's one of the bad things about having 2 matches going at once. We hear too many whistles. There's guys, a lot of action on other mats. It's just not really working in our favor. And then that was something that would have been really big for this first period.
Oh man, that was
Wow.
tragic. Tragic.
Wow. 15 left in the first. Great scramble. Great scramble. I'm not really sure how Joshie got out of that one. A little front flip on the way down. That was pretty impressive.
Great wrestling between these 2 men. had a gnarly scramble to start off the first period.
Surprised that. Actually, I'm not surprised. AJ sitting on that leg. Strong guy. Probably one of the stronger guys that I've ever got my hands on. And this guy's one of the hardest workers in the room, one of the leaders this year after redshirting last year. AJ also transferred from a Big Ten school, Indiana University, where he did a pretty good job at the Big Tens. And there's an escape for Josh Cortez of Cal Poly. He's up 1-0 in the second period, minute 45. I have a strong feeling that this match is just gonna come down to who's got it on their feet. Heavy snaps here. These guys are getting after. I like what I'm seeing. It's just a dogfight, getting in there and scrapping. Heavy on your head, and wrestling with somebody like that, I got the pleasure to wrestle both these guys.
There's a nice shot by Cortez, doesn't get anything.
Another
And
attack by AJ.
re-shot by Raya, doesn't get anything though. Still both men heavy hand fighting.
I tell you, when somebody's weighing heavy on that head, pulling and pulling, your lower back gets tired, your legs start getting tired, your neck. Like I was saying, I got the pleasure to scrap with both of these guys, and I can tell you they're neck and neck with each other when it comes to putting hands on their opponent and making sure that they feel it. There's no patty caking going on here. 35 left in this second period. 1-0 for Joshy. Joshy
And
gets
there's
in
a
on a
nice
single leg
shot
here.
by Cortez.
Heavy shin whizzer. Heavy shin whizzer. Doing a great job. 23 seconds here.
Raya with that heavy whizzer.
Heavy shin whizzer.
He could get this tilt here.
He's kicking over. He's looking for that wrist. He's going to try looking for that wrist. Cortez knows that, where he's flattening out, he's keeping those hips down. He knows that AJ's trying to get over, and there's a stalemate. Great job by AJ. Smart wrestling here. 8 seconds left in the second period. Great wrestling.
Great wrestling between both men. Score is still 1-0. Joshy Cortez leads.
Going in this third period here, AJ's going to go down. Like I said before, I have a good feeling that we're just going to have to get after this on our feet, ladies and gentlemen. But we'll see. We'll see if Josh Cortez can put together a ride here.
Like Velasquez, Raya is super tough on bottom. Really hard to keep down.
Good lift and return. Great job fighting those hands. Knee side fighting those hands.
And
Great
Raya
job.
gets the escape.
Great job.
1-1.
Similar to the last match.
This could be another overtime match here, folks.
It's an old-fashioned shootout. Both guys have gotten in on attacks. They both know that. They've seen each other earlier this year. It's a great match. Minute 20 left in this third period. Riding time is not a factor. Good fake. Right to another high C. Coming up to an underhook here. Heavy snap. Right to another shot. Fired off 2 already. Cortez keeping that head buried. And here we go. We're still hand fighting. A minute left in this third. Now these guys are gonna pick and choose their spots here.
Have about 50 seconds left in this third period.
These guys both have tanks, let me tell you. AJ is an absolute machine in the room. Another half attempt, good fake, another fake. Little peep at the clock over here. We got 35 seconds left in this third period. Locked up at 1. Get him off that head so you start firing some attacks off.
Raya, man, phenomenal gas tank, just constantly getting on his head.
If you see, there's not many times in this match where they're not going to be touching each other. Coming down this third period.
And we've got overtime.
Another overtime match here. Another overtime match. I love it. Got AJ sitting right there ready to go get after it.
Makes the night super interesting.
Here we go. Takedown gets it here. Let's see who's got it.
And there's a shot attempt by Raya.
Flatten out, good hips by Cortez, but
Looking
AJ's
to come up
knee-sided.
here. Doesn't get anything. Cortez with some nice defense.
Cortez is looking to fight inside and fire off a little high seat.
And
There's another one by AJ. Locks
He
his
could
hands.
get it here.
Locks his hands, doing a great job. Needs to stay on that leg. 30 seconds to finish here.
Trying to bring it up.
30 seconds to finish.
Cortez fighting super hard here.
Super heavy hips. Get a good lift.
We got a good lift here. That could.
Oh my gracious.
Wow.
Wow. These guys are strong. These guys are absolutely strong, and they call Cortez for stalling. And I don't blame him. I mean, he's fired off a couple attacks, but AJ's just a machine.
Oh, Cortez trying to go for it.
A little super duck action at the end of the period. Another double overtime match here. We're gonna get the 230s. Both guys are gonna get an opportunity to go top or bottom. Cal Poly gets their choice first. Cortez is gonna go down. Let's see if AJ could slap a right here. That'd be huge if he could get a right out here. This is what I like to call deep waters. Just absolutely deep waters, and we'll see who can swim.
And we have a caution.
It's always great hearing people in the stands so involved with wrestling. Such a passionate sport. There's no casuals, as I like to say here. And we got a caution on red. These guys are a little antsy. You know, I'm telling you, when you get down to these double OT times and these periods, you get your nerves up and it's hard to stay still. Cortez right up to his feet. See if we get a lift and return here from AJ. Not looking good. Still holding on. And kicks him out.
Escape point for Cortez.
2-1, 15 seconds here. Riding time's not going to be a factor in this match. Like I said, they're going to handle it on their feet. AJ in on a shot with 1 second left.
Wow.
That's a close one. AJ's
That
going to
was
go
a
down
great
here.
shot attempt by Raya.
And he keeps getting to those legs. He's confident. He's confident. He knows he can get to those legs. 2-1. We're going into our, this is a third overtime now. AJ's going to get his chance to go on bottom, see if he can get out. Digging deep. Tripod for AJ, right up to his feet. Heavy lift, doing a great job hooking that leg. Good escape for AJ here. We're tied up at 2. We're gonna have to get after it here, guys. I'm telling you, these guys are some dogs.
Needs to happen right here
seconds.
on their feet.
15 seconds, no scores here. We're gonna go put a minute on the clock, let them go ahead and get after it, biting on those fakes, and that's a good thing about getting in on shots, guys. Start biting on those fakes.
Still a tie match here, 2-2.
Here we go. Here we go. Who's got the biggest dog in them? These guys are exhausted, but they're not going to show it, obviously. They're just
And we have
another shot attempt. Heavy snap there. Great shot. Should have fired one off there. It's all right. 45 left here. These guys are
men
getting after it now.
absolute tanks.
They're getting after it.
And we have a shot attempt by Cortez. Raya looking to fight it here.
Another deep shin wizard. Needs to control that wrist. Doing a great job. Great job on that shin. Just pulling it up. It's a tough position for Raya here. Funk roll coming.
There's a funk roll, still doesn't get anything.
Locked backwards on that leg, 20 seconds, nothing doing here. Needs to get that head up or just stay locked here, stalemate. Looking for a stalemate. Needs to just stay smart, stay smart. 10 seconds.
Raya could.
Just gonna stay smart here.
Raya's gonna stay here and he's trying to come up.
So now we're gonna go into who scored first, and I believe Cal Poly scored first. So we're gonna go, and this is called the ride or dies. Cal Poly scored first, so they're gonna get choice. If he chooses down, if he gets out, he does win this match. If AJ gets a ride out here, crowd's getting into it. I love it. I love it. Let's get crazy. Needs to dig deep, needs to slap together a 30-second ride here.
Great energy here.
Van Dyne's gonna start getting pumping. Needs to line up on that other side. If you see Cortez's right foot out,
AJ,
big
nice
lift.
mat return, still, and he.
Oh, and they called him for backwards. They called him for
Oh,
locking hands.
wow.
They called him for locking hands.
Wow.
Wow. Wow. Wow. I'm not sure if that ends the match. I've never really. I don't know.
That was a pretty iffy call. Zaleski trying to look it
We're
over
looking at
here.
a review here. AJ needs to get some water. I need to get AJ. Yep, I got him some water. Good. Good lift and return here. Is there any type of reaction time or?
I don't think there is reaction time in college.
So I'm not sure does that end the match? I don't know how this works in these ride or dies. So I guess AJ's just gonna have to go back up to his feet.
Cortez stays on bottom.
3-2. I mean, AJ can't really let him go. So he's gonna have to find some type of turn. Oh, it seemed like a caution on red. Yep, go ahead and call him for that. It's the second one. He knows that's the second caution. Third one's a point. Might be able to juke him.
Cortez looking to get out here, and we have an escape.
It's an escape. Oh, I guess it's another rider. Oh, I guess this isn't a ride or die. I think we're going into two 30 seconds again. Forgot about college overtime. Where is it? Yep, so yeah. So it wasn't ride or die. My apologies. It's not a ride or die yet. Overtimes. There's so many overtimes in college. I swear it's. So it goes a minute on your feet, 2:30s, another minute, and then another 2:30s here for these guys.
This is looking to be a crazy match.
4-2 here. Oh, it looked like Josh might have got called for another caution, but of course the ref didn't see that
Cortez
one.
trying to bring it back down to the mat. AJ looking to fight hands.
20
trying to
seconds
escape here.
20 seconds, drops down to a
Williams
leg.
escape.
Lets him
And we
go.
have an escape.
4-3, 13 seconds left. AJ's got to start firing
AJ's
off.
got to shoot something.
10 seconds here. He's got to snap and go. He's got to do something. There it is. There's a snap. 5 seconds.
And that's the match.
Cortez sneaks this one with a little locking hands call. Not really sure.
Great match by both men. Raya almost pulled it out.
Team score is now 7-6. CBU still up. Now 157 here. We got Zach Rowe from CBU and Brawley Lamer. Cal Poly. Brawley Lamer has got a long frame. He was in my class, got to wrestle with this guy. Great kid. Coming out of Oregon, Zach Rowe.
Zach Rowe also has a long frame.
These guys are both good on top here. So for the first time in this duel, I think we'll see some top action if we get into that position. But I know both of these guys throw legs in. Pretty good on top. Heavy hand fighting from Lamer. Zach Rowe doing a good job.
Nice
Lamer
shot
on a
by
single leg
Lamer.
here.
Zach Rowe looking to fight here.
Going limp knee, that's a little. He needs to throw a whizzer in here. Come out of bounds. Still got a foot in. Watch that knee. Lamer did a great job crawling up. And they gave
No
him,
score here.
No, I think they gave him 2. They did give him 2. I'm not really sure if that should have been a.
Oh, well,
Not really sure if should have got that
ref
one.
never
but
called it.
Not sure how I feel about this ref, but we won't get into that. 2 minutes here.
Lamer looking to ride heavy on top, and he gets a double
There he
boots
throws
in.
those boots in. Those are some spider legs. Still feeling some type of way about that 49-pound match. That was a great job by both of those guys. Obviously, it's not in their control. That was something in the ref's hands. The locking hands call is what cost them. I'm sure they'll see each other again at least one more time before the end of the year. Hopefully, they're one-on-one in the year. But Lamer's looking to get some back points here, get some swipes. Cranking on that shoulder is Zach
Doesn't get anything.
Nothing doing. Zach Rowe's flattened out. Lamer's got both legs in. Doing a great job of
Lamer riding super heavy on top, still has double legs in.
pushing that head all the way through, and that shoulder looks.
Oh man, that doesn't look good.
Got a minute still. A minute left in this first. Minute of riding time already for Lamer. Still climbing.
Rowe needs to try and clear these legs.
Get 2 legs on one side, just like he did. Get that hip down. Well, lost it. Not really much action. Zach Rowe needs to start moving down there, do something. Get both legs to one side, get a hip down. Now a little cowboy ride. Needs to watch that arm, though. Ref doing a good job keeping an eye on it. He's covering it, but he's got to watch how that arm is. Can't get too illegal. Now he switches it to a bar. Lamer switches to a bar. Zach Rowe doing a good job staying, keeping his base. 30 seconds left here in this first period. Tough ride here for Lamer.
Lamer riding super heavy on top with that bar. Just not giving Zach Rowe any mercy.
Does not look fun down there. 10 seconds left in this first period. 2 minutes of riding time for Lamer.
I can only imagine how Zach Rowe's feeling down there. And that's the end of the first period. 2-0.
Get a fresh start here for Zach. It's our 5th match of the night. Both guys with somewhat similar records. I know what we're looking at. I think someone's bleeding. Zach Rowe coming in 5-10 on the year. He's also a true freshman. Got thrown into the lineup. We had a true freshman that seemed like they were going to be the starter for CBU, Frankie Almager. But unfortunately got injured while he was wrestling Zach Rowe here in the blue and gold to decide that spot.
That was a terrible injury.
It's pretty gruesome, but Frankie fortunately got some surgery, fixed it right up, and he's already back in the room ready to get after it.
Zach Rowe riding heavy on top, trying to put the pressure on Lamer.
Doing a good job controlling those wrists. Needs to get behind both arms, but Lamer's doing a great job controlling that wrist. Needs to circle behind. He's still on top, still technically on top.
Lamer could get
still on top.
Lamer gets the escape.
It's 3-0 now.
Rowe needs to work something on his feet here.
Get some action going. Probably Lamer, 6-9 on the year. He's got a brother that joined him at Cal Poly. And I think there might be another one that's in high school, another brother. That might already be committed to Cal Poly, keeping it in the family, going to.
And a nice shot by Lamer.
Zach needs to keep the pressure on that head, watch himself here, not put himself in danger. Watch for that danger count. Lamer fighting both arms down, trying to pick one. Sit to a hip. He's doing a good job sitting on his butt. Zach Rowe's collecting those ankles, doing a great job. Staying on his face there. He can't roll over to his back. He's doing a good job.
Zach Rowe, good defense here.
Still holding that ankle. Great job. Needs to keep that ankle, far ankle scramble here. Yep, now he needs to roll that one through if he wants to pause the action. It looks like it's going to be a stalemate. There
nice stalemate. Good job, Rowe.
24 seconds left in the second period, minute 37. Riding time for Lamer still. Twenty seconds. Little half attempt there.
Shot attempt by Rowe, doesn't get anything.
down block. And into this third period here.
3-0, Lamer leads.
Rowe has choice. Wisely chooses neutral, does not want to go back under there. I myself wouldn't either. Jeez Louise.
Jeez, with a guy like that, yeah, no thanks.
I'll pass on that one. Minute 50 left in this third here. Get after on his feet. Technically 4-0 with riding time, but Zach
Nice
Rowe
shot
taking a
attempt by
shot.
Rowe.
Heavy hits with Lamer. He needs to crawl up, get off, sitting on those heels. He needs to get up off of there, or he's going to be back under in that abyss. Lamer controlling that ankle.
Rowe's still trying to hang on to that leg.
He's got one arm. He's holding on to that arm, and wisely, we got. I think that
And
might
there's
be,
two by Lamer. Hooks the ankle.
Does like the ankle. Zach Rowe still on that leg. $5-0 here. A minute 13 left in this third. Now at this point, Zach Rowe's got to take the team into consideration and not give up any more points. Not get majored here. It's 7-6. A major is 4 points in a dual meet. A regular win is 3.
Lamer puts in the double boots in
Puts
again.
both boots in and trying to get him flattened out. Zach Rowe doing a good job sitting that butt all the way back, keeping his weight off his hands, and kind of hard to keep doing that. Zach, and there it is. He gets
super
him flat.
hard ride to get out of.
He's got to build up good job. He's got to get that left hip down. That left hip down, but he's sitting there. 40 seconds left, 2 minutes of riding time. Riding time's locked at this point, so it is 6-0. 35 seconds. Zach Rowe doing a great job fighting the hand, controlling that. He needs to control that, get that leg out, crawl forward, get his left hip down. 25 seconds here. Now he's got to start thinking about the team. You know, wrestling might not be thought of as a team sport, but in situations like this, it's 7-6. Got to take the team into consideration. Don't want to give up any major
10 seconds
points.
left.
10 seconds here, trying to throw both boots in. 5 here.
Lamer keeps him down. Great match by these men.
Got after it, 6-0 match. It's just a decision victory for Lamer. Cal Poly goes up 9-7 here. Here at 165, we got Cole, the man, Pruitt, stepped in this year.
Yes, sir.
Stepped in for an injured Josh Grant. We had Josh Grant in at 165. Fortunately, tore some ligaments in his thumb, had to get surgery. A lot of injuries on the squad here.
Cole Pruitt, freaking animal.
Great job defending that one off.
Bernie with a
takedown here
nice
for
low
Bernie.
ankle. Got 2 there.
Bernie is also great on his feet. These guys he's got a similar frame to Lamer. Like throwing those boots in. They got long legs or skinny. Built like Gumby. Gonna throw those legs in, try to force their will, but see how it goes here. Cole up to his feet. Good job rolling. Needs to keep moving. Can't stop moving here. Doing a great job getting back up. And Cole's a fighter, man. That's some kid that you'll never see any type of
Oh, you have a nice
kid.
ride.
Cradle locked up for Bernie. Getting swipes here. Not sure if he got 4 or 2. He did get the 4. Did get the full 4 count.
Nice ride by Bernie.
Slaps on another cradle here. It's 10-0 now.
Cole still trying to look to get out.
It's hard to get out of that cradle. It's so long, such a long frame. Another 4, it's 14-0. If he gets another turn, it will be a tech.
Cal Poly looking to seal up this match here, but Cole giving him the fight of his life.
Gets That's another turn. If Cole could take the team into consideration here and not give up a pin. A pin is 6 points. A tech fall is 5. Cole's doing a great job fighting off his back. Just need to fight those hands.
And we
that's
have
the
a
end of the
tech
match
here.
Tech fall. 5 points now. Cal Poly goes up 14-7. Quick match for Bernie here. Great kid on top. And now at 174, we got one of our fellow seniors here. I got recognized tonight. Jacob Cooper, or Coop as we know him. The Coop dog, Coopinator.
Yes, sir. Looking to put on a good show on his senior night.
What you know about me, what you know. Cooper did defeat Tausche last year when CBU defeated Cal Poly at Cal Poly. Great team win last year. Fantastic. Hopefully we can get another one here, 14-7. Cal Poly is now in the lead.
Nice shot attempt by Coop, doesn't get anything.
These guys are getting after it, and I like what I'm seeing. Coop is a strong, strong dude, let me tell you. Up at 174, he was at 165 last year. Up at 174 this year. Another shot attempt here. Another shot attempt. Got poked in the eye. Don't know if he wants injury time or his tooth hurts. Not really sure what he. Tausche wrestling in front of his alma mater here. Tausche did attend Poway High School, was a state finalist a couple years ago. Nice shot by Cooper. That was sweet. That was sweet. Limp arm, and that's 2. Go ahead and give him a takedown.
Good job, Jacob Cooper.
Heavy ride on that right side, heavy with that spiral. Switching sides, doing a great job keeping those hips down. 2-0 a minute into this first period. Riding time is continuing to climb here. This match seems like this dual meet seems like it's going to come down to the wire. We got it rolling through. No back points
Almost
there, but
had him on his back there.
Coop's attacking on top here. He knows that he has to.
Got him stretched out with that crab ride.
Yeah, I've never really seen that. That's a sign of a strong man right there. Just put crab ride in, stretch him out, no legs in, just hooking those angles, and you see he's spreading them out, spread eagle. Now he throws a boot in. Great job flattening him out.
Coop looking to get this bar.
Cooper did defeat Tausche earlier this year at the Reno TLC tournament. Decisively. Minute left in the first here. Already a minute of riding time for the Coop, man.
And he's looking to,
Good job staying behind those arms. Stays in bounds as well.
Still riding heavy on top. Good job, Cooper.
Boot slides in real quick for the Coop. Bentley Coop, as we like to call him, mini Coop. Slapping on a heavy power half. Looks like he might be able to get some swipes. Throws that top leg in, stretching him out.
Back points here.
Yeah, start swiping.
There we go.
Give us those swipes. That's 4. It's a full 4 count. Let's see if he can get a fall here.
He could
if he
get
gets
the
a
fall.
If he gets a fall, I'm telling you, this place is going to
fall
erupt.
here.
It's going to erupt if he give him that. That's a fall.
That is a fall there.
Call it.
You just got to call it.
Oh, goodness. Call that.
Call it.
Call that. That's a fall. Come on.
He could get it. That's
Give it
a
to
pin.
him. Give it to him.
Almost there.
5 seconds. Oh.
He could still get the pin.
Wow. Guess this ref is picking and choosing when he wants to call that, but that's a different discussion. We'll have it 6-0 going into the second period.
That
Really
was
sure.
hurtful.
Not really sure how that wasn't a pin, but now we know if Coop gets on top, he's going to start slapping that left-handed power half in. Let me tell you, that's not good for the shoulders at all. I mean, at all. Red chooses neutral
Tosh
wisely.
looks like he learned his lesson.
6-0 here, 2 minutes of riding time. Great job here. Coop's moving great on his feet. I think he feels it in the air tonight, senior night. You got your family here, you got your friends watching.
Nice shot attempt, still doesn't get anything.
Comes up to a right underhook on that right side. Needs to get that hand off him. Get that collar tie off him so he could fire off some attacks, maybe some fakes, get some activity going. Gets to double underhooks here, digging them. Just keep digging and digging.
Coop looking to fire off some offense here with those heavy hand fights.
His collar ties are going to slow him down. He's doing a great job getting them off, clearing ties. Nothing sticky. Sticky icky. Minute left in the second period. Riding time still at 2 minutes. 6-0. A pin would be absolutely huge here for the team race. Oh. Great action with these guys. 50 seconds left. Heavy hands with these guys. Tausch hasn't really fired anything off other than some counter shots. Takes a little peek at the clock. 30 on here. Heavy hands. These guys are getting after it. Scrapping.
Got some heavy hand fighting in this match. 20 seconds left to go. Score is 6-0. Coop leading.
15 seconds. Probably going to end out this period. Nothing doing. 10 seconds.
And that'll be the end of the second period. Coop chooses top.
He wants to get that boot in and he wants to get that power half. Tausch is filling in the, on senior night we did honor some seniors from Cal Poly. Matt Wilhelm being one of those seniors from New Jersey. Great guy. Got to know him when I was up at when I had my tenure at Cal Poly. Unfortunately got sidelined with some injuries, but still a dog. Tausch filled in, doing what he can to represent that weight class well. Cooper's working here.
Riding heavy on top, looking to get that crab right in and flatten him out.
So Tausch is doing what? Now he's thinking of keeping the team in mind here. Doesn't want to give up any points. Got 3 minutes of riding time. A minute left, less than a minute now in this third. Coop needs to get some points on the board here. Try to get a major at least. Maybe let him go. Let him go and get after it, but Tausch doesn't have to really get out. Just got to sit there and play possum on the bottom and not get turned. Taking a freestyle approach.
Sneaks that leg in. I don't know what he's trying to do there.
Trying to get it shelf, not working. 30 seconds left in this third period. This is big for Coop. I personally think he should have chose bottom. And he's going to try to get a tilt here. Nope. He needs to just let him go and go get another one. Okay, so it's 6-1. He needs to get a takedown in these last 10 seconds to get a major. That'd be really big if he could get a takedown. He needs to get a takedown, needs to fire something off and get a takedown and get this major, but he's... Come on, man. Gotta be smarter in that
Coop
position.
will
I'm not
play
really
it
sure.
safe and seal out this.
I'm not really sure why he chose top there. He should have... He was up 6-0. He already had riding time locked. It's going to be a decision victory for the Lancers nonetheless. We'll take what we can get.
Great matchup here. We have Garrett String of CBU and Trent Tracy of Cal Poly. These two men are super freaking tough. Trent Tracy being a state champion his senior year in the beautiful state of California, and Garrett String just an absolute dog.
One of the seniors here. Up a weight from last year's, put together a solid year as well. 13-6. Nice left-handed single here. Nothing doing. Sitting in that front headlock, needs to get off both knees. Needs to fight that elbow with his left hand.
Andrew Archuleta faces Charles Jeffrey.
Close to the edge. Not really any action. Probably going to call out of bounds. Yep. Ref wants him back up. Ref wants to see some stuff. So does everybody else. Let's get him back to the middle. Let's go ahead and get after it. Still in the 2:15 left in this first. Good action, a shot attempt already by Strang. Get a little fake there. Strang's always a crowd favorite. Everyone loves his big lifts, big shots. Like slamming people, putting them on their head. Team scores 14-10 in favor of Cal
Trent
Poly.
Tracy with a shot attempt.
Heavy hits by Garrett Strang. Stalemate's going to be called there.
Great defense.
I mean, they went straight freeze time there.
Then
Frozen,
we have a
nobody
stalemate
moved.
there.
He's got to capitalize off those. Minute 43 left in this first. From before, watched the Cal Poly and Stanford duel last week before Stanford came down and wrestled CBU. Trent Tracy was pretty good on top. Got to his tilts, always good at getting the wrist, attacking, roll through tilts, etc. Garrett Strang also likes throwing in a boot on top though. So we'll see where it goes with these guys.
These are two forces to be reckoned with here.
Big 84-pounders. Look like a couple guys that love being in the gym. I know for a fact Garrett loves being in the gym.
Of course. I think I see him there like 4 times a day. Because, you
7
know,
days a
I
week.
love going to the gym myself, too, so.
That is right. I do see Lorenzo in the gym as well. .40 seconds here in this first. Another attempt
shot.
by Garrett. Not much. He's going to fight that elbow with his left hand, which he's doing. Switch that head to the other side, circle. Tracy trying to bring him down. Not really much.
Oh,
An
inside
trip. Nice. Strang kicks
And
out.
there's
Should not have
two.
done that. Takedown. Takedown for Cal Poly. 25 seconds left. If Garrett could get an escape at the end of this period, it would be very big. These are one of those swing matches. There was a couple matches in this duel that would decide it, and I think this is one of them. Strang up to his feet.
Looking to
Tracy
try and
trying
get
to
out
bring him
here.
And there it is. There's
And
a
they're
stall call.
stalling.
Right up to his feet
Tracy
again.
brings
Needs to
him
stay
back.
inside. Kicks him. 10 seconds left. Great job by Garrett. Got a stall call, and he got the escape. So now Trent Tracy's going to have to keep that in mind the next time that he gets on top, and if he wants to sit behind, if he wants to stand up and stay behind him.
That'll be the end of the first period, 2-1. Tracy defers.
Garrett's going to go ahead and go down again. Great job. He's got that stall call. It's good getting the stall call in the beginning of matches because that's something that could play a huge role in tight matches towards the end of the match. Strang doing a great job knee sliding. He needs to stay up on his. He should have.
Garrett with a great explosion.
Only 22 seconds of riding time. We're locked up at 2 here. Garrett also known for his tank. That guy can move. Him and AJ like to have a competition of who's got the most gas in the tank, and I've yet to see a winner in my 2 years of being here.
Nice
high
shot
C.
by Garrett.
Nothing doing. Those are heavy hips. Another front headlock for Tracy. Needs to fight that left hand. Head in the hole. Looking head in the hole. Does have a single. Looking like a cradle. Pop that hand off his head. Needs to fight that hand. Needs to fight that hand. There he goes. Locked in on singles. Keep controlling that. Good hips by Garrett Strang. Gonna go back to the middle here.
Great defense by both men.
Minute 8 left in the second. Garrett's getting to the legs. He's just having a little bit of problem with finishing. That's all right. He's still getting there. Great attempts. Smart, calculated. Another little half go. He's got to clear those hands. Yep. I think that might be the voice of Jake Wace, CBU's own alumni, D2 champ back there, giving his 2 cents. Jake does come in every once in a while and put it on some of the upper weights.
Oh, yeah, he definitely comes in and beats up on these kids.
Hasn't put his hands on me yet, though. 40 seconds left in this second period. Still locked up at 2. These guys keep peeping at the clock. Good snap there. That's when he has to go. Got to clear those hands and go. Not going to be able to fire off any shots with somebody collar tying on your neck. That's something that we've been working on in the room the past couple weeks. And
that'll be the end of the second period. Score is still 2-2. Tracy chooses bottom.
Strang's going to get his chance to get on top here.
Hopefully Garrett the Strangler will try and make something happen here on top. And
Nope,
we have an
kicks him.
escape by
3-2. So Garrett's got to start putting it together here if he wants to get this W. And bring CBU within one. Nice high C there. He's
Nice
got to
high
finish.
C.
Good job getting
Trying to
up.
finish here.
Switches to a single now. Needs to shelf it. Good shin wizard by Tracy, but it's stretched out. Needs to shelf it here. Does
And
lock up a
there's
cradle. Good drive. Good job.
And
Smart decision by
Good
Garrett
job,
Strang.
Strang.
Gets the takedowns 4-3 here. Kick him. Yep. Kicks him. Got a minute and a half. Now Garrett's got to start turning on that motor. Get to work here. That high C's there all day. Just got to get in there and keep those hands locked, keep those hips in. Shot by Tracy here. Nothing doing. Good re-attack by Strang. In on a single. Right back to the similar position. Fighting up to the hip. Almost two. Shelves it. Gets up to his feet.
Ankles.
Circling to the right. Doing a great job. Keep climbing. Keep climbing. And that's a takedown. He needs to climb up, though. He needs to climb up.
Garrett needs to climb up.
Does great job. Might kick him again. He might kick him again. And he does. 6-5 here. Got under a minute. Garrett put together 2 takedowns in this period. I think he knows that he could get to the legs now. Yep. Jake Waits giving his 2 cents in. One more puts it away, and it really does. If he could get one more, put the icing on the cake. Tracy's in on a single here. Great hips by Strang. Keep pushing off. Needs to push off those hips. Cover that head. Great job. Now circle. And right back in on a re-attack. 30 seconds left. He needs to finish his shot here.
Nice re-attack.
He needs to finish his shot here. A stalemate's not going to do him good. A stalemate's not going to do you good, and he gets a stalemate. Come on, buddy. 23 seconds. 23 seconds. Strang's doing a great job of keeping those hands down.
Takedown puts it away.
Tracy's going to be on the attack now. 15 here.
Shot attempt by Tracy, doesn't get anything.
10 seconds here. Clamps are on for Garrett Strang. Get one more. Get one more and ice it. Good job, buddy.
Great match between both men.
And a victory by Garrett Strang here. 6-5. Brings CBU within 1. 13-14. Garrett Strang gets a W. Brings us within 1.
Cal Poly's Tom Lane faces CBU's Eric Lopez.
We got Tom Lane giving me a
Looks
little
like,
thumbs up.
yeah, looks like Tom Lane gave you a little.
Me and Tom go way back. It's funny seeing a couple of the guys here.
Eric Lopez, an absolute tank for CBU as he comes in for our 197 bout.
Tom Lane put Cal Poly on the map last year. NCAA qualifier, almost an All-American, made it to the quarterfinals. He's got a funky little wrestling style, but it works for him. Coming out of New York, funny kid, funny kid. Already got called for stalling here, backing up. The rest is dishing these out like they're nicknames. Tom Lane, 12-3 on the great blast double here. Needs to finish there.
Good blast.
And that's a takedown for Eric Lopez.
Good job.
Great takedown. Needs to ride tough here. Tom Lane is the tank on top. Likes throwing in that right boot, looking for a cradle. A long frame, another long frame. Cal Poly's full of those guys. Unfortunately, CBU here, we just like getting ripped, getting buff. 2-1 escape for Tom Lane. Little pause. Oh, not really. I guess someone hit someone in the face. Good takedown within the first minute and escape in this 197-pound match. Look for Tom Lane to shoot a little bit of I wouldn't say a sloppy single, but doesn't always get in super clean. But he's a strong guy, gets super stretched out, but he's always able to pull it back in. A lot of the teammates when I was over there used to say that Tom Lane's got 2 left feet. He's a goofy guy, not really that coordinated, but he knows how to get it done. Eric Lopez, on the other hand, a brute, blast double like you saw. That's his go-to.
Eric is definitely a force to be reckoned with.
Had a great overtime match. I know it wasn't an overtime match last week with Stanford, but it was a dogfight indeed. Another blast double for Eric Lopez here.
Absolute
Needs to
tank.
finish that. Needs to finish that. Get his hips up. Tom Lane locked in the crotch, looking for a stalemate. If he's not going to get a takedown, it'd be good to get a stalemate. Tom Lane gets on top. 4-1. Look for the right boot to come in, and there it is. Cradle's coming.
I think it's crazy how you called that. Immediately put in the right boot.
Been a student of the game, been doing this for years. Seen enough. Might be able to get some swipes here. He's getting swipes
Still
in this funky
some swipes
position.
here.
Needs to crawl forward. Oh, and they gave him 4. Whoa. Throw the break. Throw the break. Throw the break. Trying to get him to throw the brick.
Coach Z looking to throw
Coach
the
Z
brick.
does throw the brick. Looking to challenge it. I'm not really sure about 4 swipes. That makes it 7-2. 20 seconds left in this first period. Riding time at 30 seconds. Hopefully the ref notices that the brick is just about halfway on the mat. If you could look at, he acknowledges it. He's gonna take a look after. Gonna walk over here.
5 seconds left.
Oh, man. I mean, dang. Sorry. Apologize. You can only use 1 challenge, I guess, per hole for the whole dual meet.
Go back to that.
Back ones here. Okay, review. Go right there. That's looking here. Looking here. See the blast double here. Much of a takedown. Okay, gets the takedown. Goes in.
No, that was the referee timeout. That was my own timeout. Before they call that, call myself. With the referees? Yeah.
Cerritos
Yeah,
comes over to the
Cerritos come
table,
over. So here,
looking a
1,
little crazy-eyed.
1, 2, 3. Fights up.
Can't tell. I have no view.
Fights up. Oh, well, just because you can't see, you're just gonna give it to him. So
Come
I
on
guess-
now,
I
dog.
I guess the ref said he can't see, so he doesn't. I mean, he could have counted the swipes that he counted when he counted to 3, but I guess he's saying that he
Come
can't
on
see.
now,
So
dog.
now we're just gonna
Come on,
7-2,
man.
7-2 going into the second period. This ref is getting on my nerves. 7-2.
That was a terrible call.
Another
Nice
blast double with
by
Eric, and that's a
Eric.
takedown. Give him the takedown. Count swipes! Oh my goodness, man. Did they throw their brick already?
No.
And a reversal here. Needs to watch himself. Comes out. Needs to finish this high C. He's locking in the crotch. Eric's got to get those hips down. He is still on bottom, so he's got to watch exposing himself. He can't get rolled through here. Similar position now as a stalemate, and now the ref's going to look at the challenge. I don't know. They're probably going to challenge a takedown. Sari's going to come over here. Goodness. Their first one.
This is a great match for Eric Lopez here. Not giving this NCAA qualifier any respect. Lane is even ranked number 12 in the nation right now, but still Lopez just wipes that dust off his shoulder.
And that's a takedown. Come on. Planted him on the hip. Had both legs. Then he rolled through. There's no reaction time in college. blast double. Boom, that's 2. That's 2, and then he locks in the crotch. And he's saying it's not a takedown.
How is that not a takedown?
Gracious. Oh my gracious, this match.
Jake Waste absolutely.
We're gonna look back. We gotta look back one more time. Gotta look back one more time. So here we look. Double leg. Plants
Jake
him on the hip.
Waste so mad, just left the building.
157.
So are we waving this takedown off? So if they don't give him the takedown, and don't give the, God, I'm not really sure this ref is kind of.
Nice shot attempt by Lane, but Eric trying to use his strength to defend it.
Good
and he has a nice kick out.
Great kick out. Finish this double leg right now. Count danger for Tom. Hold on to that ankle. He needs to hold on to that ankle. Sit up, needs to keep his head up. Fight to that other leg now. Doing a good job. Get to that right leg. He needs to get to that right leg and get his right hip down. Get to that right leg and get your right hip down. Come up, come up, come up. He needs to come up here. Nope, rolls through. Eric's got to stay
Tom
smart
Lane
here.
just rolling around on the mat, it looks like.
And gets a takedown. 9-2.
Looking to try and make something happen here on top.
Gets 4 near fall. It's 13-2.
And there's a nice cradle.
That's going to be the match. That's going to be a tech. So now it's going to be a tech fall for Tom Lane. I mean, I don't know what to say about this ref. I'm not gonna say anything for right now, but best believe when I get off of this microphone, something is gonna be said about this ref. Cal Poly's up 19-13 now. Coming in at heavyweight, we got Zach White Lightning Schrader. This guy's put together an absolute monster year. 17-2 on the year. Coming up against Sam Aguilar. Heavyweight match is our last match of the night.
We got White Chocolate here. White Chocolate with a nice ankle pick.
Gets a quick takedown.
Gets a quick 2.
Takedown within the first 15 seconds. I mean, if that's not White Lightning, I don't know what is.
Zach looking to trying to seal up this match as fast as he can, but gives him the escape.
Oh, they're getting after it. They're getting after it. Look, Zach likes that. Trust me. (2-1). 2 minutes left in this first period. CBU is down. Oh,
and we have a nice shot by shot attempt by Zach, or my mistake, White Chocolate.
Cal Poly's up 19-13, but if Schrader could somehow get a fall in this match and tie it up, CBU might be able to win off criteria.
And they're stalling there.
They're stalling for Cal Poly.
Great call.
Backing right up.
That's some nice pummel action here. Zach looking to try to get a leg.
Two big boys getting after it. This is our last match of the night. Nice low single.
Nice little single, doesn't get anything.
Minute left in this first period. Left. Get Zach to clear that tie and get to his ankle.
.20 seconds left in the first round. Score is 2-1. Cal Poly giving White Chocolate a nice fight. Cal Poly defers their decision to CBU. White Chocolate will choose bottom.
Up to his feet, comes back down to a tripod here, a little quad pod action, fighting that top hand. He's just keep one out, seal out, good seal out. He's out. It's 3-1.
They have a nice escape by White Chocolate.
Cal Poly coaches really want their guy to clear that tie, and he's trying his best.
Going
here.
in for an underhook here.
Guys are digging. Schrader locks up a body lock.
Zach could try and throw it here.
Swings him out.
Doesn't get anything.
Going back to the middle, minute 14. A couple swing matches in this dual meet that could have went either way. 2 overtime matches that went in favor of Cal Poly. Could have went either way at 41 and 49. It's great action, great duel. Finishing it off with the big boys. Under a minute left in the second. Cal Poly coaches are just yelling and yelling.
Cal Poly trying to work off some fakes, but just digs in with those hands. 30 seconds left to go in the second period.
Schrader not going for any of that. One of the slickest, fastest heavyweights I've seen in my day. Moves like a lightweight. Likes to call himself Diesel. Not sure if I'd agree.
Yeah, he's a pretty goofy looking dude.
Going into this third period, 3-1. Cal Poly chooses to go down.
White Chocolate will ride heavy on top, trying to not let Cal Poly off the bottom.
Flattens him out here, great job. Double wrist ride. Cal Poly already does have a stall call on bottom.
Zach looking to work something on top, or my mistake, White Chocolate.
Stalling on bottom, a lot of the fans getting eager here. They want to see a stall call on bottom, hasn't done much, barely builds a base here. Riding time approaching a minute. with a minute left in this third period. Schrader putting an absolute saddle on.
White Chocolate not giving him any mercy on top.
It's not much of a parallel ride either. The Cal Poly coach is thinking it's a parallel ride, but he's still out to the side, flattening him out, doing a great job of attacking those hips, riding that heavy on that wrist. 40 seconds here. And there it is. There's a
There
stall
we get
call.
a stall call.
The second one is going to be 4-1. 30 seconds left. Riding time is a minute and a half and climbing.
Looks like the Cal Poly guy's bleeding a little bit, but
10 seconds left here in this third period. Doesn't want any blood time. Sam says there's only 10 seconds left. This is the last match of the night. Let's get it over with. Schrader finishes this match out on top. He's going to take the W here, 5-1 with the riding time. Cal Poly takes a victory in this duel, 19-16. Great night here at senior night. Our seniors got W's, and hope you guys have a great rest of your night. Thank you for tuning in to California Baptist Wrestling.